Ever wonder why your money seems to disappear even when you earn more? The truth is, financial success isn't about luck. It's created by the choices you make every single day. Every small habit becomes part of your big picture. For me, evaluating small habits started with lunch at work. A $7 buffalo chicken wrap 5 times a week becomes $140 a month, slipping away on autopilot. When I learned that what gets measured gets managed, everything changed. I realized intentionality was my ticket forward, and nothing in my financial life would improve unless I took action. Today, I'll share 10 key steps that helped me transform my approach and can help you build a stronger future starting now. If success starts with the small stuff, your vision will guide the big steps. Let's begin with building the foundation. Your dreams shape your future. Setting clear financial goals gives you direction, a true starting point, and transforms wishful thinking into actionable plans. Without clarity, it's easy to drift and never see real improvement. For this next year, my biggest goal is to pay off my credit cards and boost retirement investing back to 15%. Before I started writing my goals down, I felt adrift, like I was rowing in a fog, hoping to eventually reach land. But listing goals gave me concrete steps, and the SMART process is my secret. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. Spend 10 minutes tonight. Write down a specific, measurable, time-bound financial goal for the next year. Once you've mapped your goals, you need power behind every step. Here's how to jumpstart progress. Paying yourself first means prioritizing your future. Always saving before spending. This principle builds a lasting habit and ensures that your goals aren't an afterthought. They're automatic. After our move in 2019, I had a chance to reset. We'd sold the house, wiped out debt, and with a raise, I could finally set my retirement savings to 10%. It was easy then, but catching up when you fall behind feels harder. Saving at least 10% has given me real financial confidence and the chance to dream bigger, like early retirement. Of course, I've battled lifestyle inflation, where raises led to more spending, not more savings. Now, every pay bump means balancing enjoyment with future security. Set up an automatic transfer, even if it's just 1% of your paycheck, into a savings or investment account. Increase it gradually as you adjust. Automatic savings is powerful, but knowing where every dollar goes helps the whole plan stick. Let's talk about mastering your budget. Budgeting is your financial GPS. It lets you predict the road ahead, avoid costly detours, and reach your destination with less stress. Tracking spending helps you spot leaks and build control so you can keep your goals on course. I track every expense, putting each transaction into a category. By month's end, I see patterns and can tweak the plan. At first, I spent any time that the budget allowed it, only to run short in costlier months. The aha moment, actually seeing where our money was leaking and patching the holes. For the next 30 days, use a budgeting app or a spreadsheet to log every expense. At month's end, set up a 50-30-20 budget. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings and debt repayment. Now, these don't need to be perfect. The percentages are just guideposts. Controlling your spending frees up resources. The next step ensures you're prepared for anything life throws your way. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. It cushions you from surprise expenses, whether it's a job loss, car trouble, or sudden medical bills. And it keeps you from falling into debt. Now, when we moved from Washington, having 25,000 in savings saved me from panic. I started small, rounding up purchases and stashing the difference. Another time, I underfunded the emergency account and disaster struck. Hot water heaters broke, cars crashed, hurricanes hit. We drained the savings and relied on credit and paid a price that I never want to repeat. So open a dedicated emergency savings account. Start with $20 and aim for $500. An easy way to start is rounding up purchases to build the fund. With a safety net in place, it's time for your money to start growing. Let's talk smart investing. Investing transforms earned money into working wealth. It's the engine that drives long-term growth. Protecting your capital ensures you avoid major losses and keep moving forward. My first investment, it was savings bonds. Safe, but slow. Years later, I realized that saving alone won't get me to retirement. Now I invest in S&P 500 index funds. Steady performance with peace of mind. Protecting capital, especially as you near withdrawal, is just as important as maximizing growth. Research an index fund like the S&P 500, open an investment account for your automated deposit. Even $25 helps. Consider a Roth IRA for long-term gains. Once you're investing, staying sharp and informed keeps you ahead. Now, let's see how constant learning pays off. Financial education gives you the tools to make clear decisions and the confidence to act. Learning helps you spot opportunities, avoid mistakes, and stay motivated. Books shaped my journey. My Audible subscription has meant reading over 100 books while commuting and shopping. Daily knowledge gave me the backbone to improve and stick with my plan. The book, The Wealthy Barber, remains my go-to book for practical advice. So start a new finance book or a podcast this week. Listen or read for 15 minutes a day and write down one new insight. Then try it out. Knowledge is your foundation, but thinking creatively can help you spot hidden chances that others miss. Here's why innovation matters. Innovation turns ordinary resources into opportunity. Creative thinking helps you solve problems, find new value, and stretch your finances further. Now, I don't have a wild rags to riches story, but following solid financial rules meant I was able to move across the country for my wife's health without stress. And I use everything I own until it's truly worn out, always repurposing or repairing to save money rather than wasting resources. Find one tool or an item at home to repair, repurpose, or sell this week. Write 3 ways that this mindset will help you save or earn for your financial future. Spotting new opportunities is vital, but success grows from taking action, even when it feels risky. Calculated risks open doors to higher rewards. Learning from failure means using setbacks as lessons to get stronger and smarter. My biggest risk? Moving to Washington without a clear plan. It took resilience, flexible planning, and adapting on the fly. I learned to process setbacks by journaling. Writing helps me understand, improve, and own my journey. Sticking to your plan, but pivoting only for well thought out reasons, is the key. Pick a financial risk that you've hesitated on. Take one small step towards it this week. Reflect on what you learn and write down your thoughts. Risk alone isn't enough. Building a community helps you push forward and weather tough times. Your network lifts you up, brings new ideas, and supports growth. The right group challenges you and helps you reach heights that you couldn't alone. My journey with communities has shifted from failed referral programs to thriving online spaces like YouTube and virtual mentors. Sometimes removing negative influences, even old friends, brought more support than adding new people. And volunteering with my running club connected me to loyal friends who stood by me in hard times. Reach out to a positive financial group or mentor today. Share a tip or offer encouragement. Building your support network starts with one connection. A strong community supports you, but self-discipline and integrity ultimately shape your future. Let's talk about personal habits. Discipline and integrity are your anchors. They keep you moving forward despite obstacles and temptations. Self-discipline builds lasting success, and living with integrity strengthens trust with yourself and with others. Daily affirmations and using Tony Robbins' priming routine help me stay focused, while recent studies in Stoicism guide my approach. Integrity sometimes means saying no to my family to stick to our plan, and always holding myself to honest standards. If I lie to myself, I'm the one paying for it. So write a financial affirmation and put it where you'll see it daily. Each night, reflect on one decision that you made with integrity. Now, with habits that work and mindset in check, your financial journey is ready to begin today. Being 100% responsible means recognizing that only you control your choices. Persistence pays off, even when the road feels long. The greatest risk is waiting for perfect circumstances before you act. Pick just one step from this video and do it today. Your financial future begins with the very next choice you make.